Yes, sir. We're back.
Back
Another,
with another live and direct,
you know. Today we're gonna
live
we're
and
gonna
very much direct.
we're gonna go on a separate, different topic. You know, we like to switch it up a little bit.
Just to fill the
Um,
gap.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
So,
no, we like to have a chat and fill in the gaps because we did say we're gonna be dropping more consistently, and I think,
hundred
I
percent,
think,
and that's
yeah,
exactly
I
what we're
think
gonna do.
today's one, considering it was your idea when you popped up with it, I was like, you know what? A lot of people have had this conversation probably on a regular basis with their mates
100.
or whatever. You know what I mean?
This
This
is a
is a standard.
standard for any
Yeah.
for any normal for
Yeah.
any normal room. You know what I mean? Like more
I
time,
think this would get anyone talking, to be fair.
100. Like this is so we're talking about icons, whether it be the greatest sportsmen, the greatest, actors, actresses,
Mm.
screenwriters, you know, that all of them. We're going to be talking about sports, film, music, general icons. You know what I mean? People that
I've been
have,
influential over the years and I've really left a mark. Goat.
yeah, yeah,
The
the
goats.
goats. People that are genuinely just overly famous. You know, what I'm trying to say people that you know
Do you know
them
what I
even if
always
you don't
think?
know them.
Do you know what I always think a big deal is? This is when you know you're a big deal, yeah. When you can go in the corner of any next country in the world, yeah,
Exactly.
in the middle of nowhere, and you show someone a picture of like, I don't know,
Set person and
set
they know who
person,
it
yeah.
is.
And they're like, oh yeah, they know.
That's
This is
my
when you
man.
know. This is when you know when like
That's
you don't
my
have
man.
electricity. When you don't have electricity and you don't have like you gotta walk how long to go and have television and you can go
100.
to like places with poverty, but they know you. It's like, bro, you're a big deal.
No, and this is what I'm saying, and this is what I feel like. You can be iconic, but are you an icon?
Mm. I think
Like you
it's
may have
completely
done,
different.
like you've done stuff. Like there's loads of people that have done incredible things in the world, yeah.
Mm.
But are you an icon? Do man know you? Like if you were to walk street, are you getting stopped every other
Yeah,
second? Because,
in the
for
middle of any
example,
high road.
like on an example, let's say you could be the man that invented refrigerators. And that's a fucking big deal, bro, because
Yeah, but no one would
no
know.
one gives a fuck. No one
Yeah,
cares. No
because
one knows you.
because I think icon is when you had some sort of influence in entertainment post internet, it doesn't matter. Because someone like that, for example, that guy, like let's say the guy who invented refrigerators or whatever, he is by far more important. He's by far more important for sure, definitely more important. But unfortunately, you're an inventor. You're not a icon, as you were saying. You're not someone that's like raw, star power, starstruck.
But then we have some who are like so like yeah, let's get warmed up anyway. I'm gonna let's start with sports, yeah? Let's ease into sports because I feel
Sports.
like
Sports is a good one.
sports is an easy one to not
Sports
an
is an
easy
easy
one,
one
but
to
an
ease into.
easier one to like warm
There's a
into.
there's a lot of yeah.
There's many stars.
So what do you want
Let's
to
say,
start with?
yeah. Let's go with like let's go with footy because that's
All right.
more a domain that we,
Yeah.
that we handle rather
hmm
than other sports. Let's say like it's more of a European sport.
Well, football, look, football,
Who
it
when we're
goes two
talking
ways.
icons, yeah.
Mm.
When we're talking icons for you, this is you personally, not what next man thinks. You personally, I want to know if I'm to give you. Let's do it like this. If what is your Mount Rushmore of footballers for you,
Football, football.
for
My
you,
personal opinion.
who are the greatest to have ever played the game, let's say. Like, who do you
Mm,
really like? Yeah, nah, that man can't leave his house without, yo, let me get a picture. Let me get I
yeah,
hold my baby.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
Like,
But like you
who's,
see that for me, I feel like some of the people I might have on that Mount Rushmore who may not have had such a big impact on the stats, if you know what I'm saying.
okay. Well,
Their numbers may not be like
well, look,
the craziest.
let, let's do it like this then. Then give me your personal Mount Rushmore and
Mm.
then what you think a more generalized Mount Rushmore for the greatest would be.
I mean, right off the bat, with that question, you put Maradona in there. Stop it. Listen. Listen, I put Maradona above. Listen, when I tell you this man was running on oxygen and substances, he was on a different
Jet
class.
fuel.
He was, he was basically, he was basically the original blueprint of Messi. You know, like the
Mm.
the first version, and then Messi was the one that got updated with the antivirus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the clean version.
Same skills, no drugs.
censored censored version.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
he's out there with Trump and them man. But Maradona, 100%, just pure raw talent. Like that man could only do one thing, and he was gonna play football from the minute
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
born.
yeah. Just
So
different.
Maradona up there for sure. Just because I've seen him play and I've seen what he is to the people, Zidane is up
Yes.
there. Listen, listen, Zizou, listen to me. If you know your football, that when you see that bald head, it's over.
Nice.
It's over.
Apart from Fabio Capello, yeah, who's a ref, that's the most famous bald head in football.
I swear down.
Honestly.
I'm putting R9, the
Original.
the original Ronaldo, the
Mm,
real
mm, mm, mm,
Brazilian
mm,
flair,
mm, mm, mm.
the original again, the original blueprint, the one where you know he's you know when people say, "Oh, he's like your favorite artist's favorite artist." That's what he
Yeah.
is. He's like when you ask the best, they talk about him. That's when you know he's great.
Have you seen have you seen all the like how like when players meet him, they always
Meet him,
rub his
yeah,
legs.
yeah,
They always
yeah,
rub
yeah,
his
yeah. They
legs and
always
then
rub his
rub their
legs
leg like
because
as
they
if
say it
it
gives
gives
him
them
his
good luck
power.
or something
It gives
or
him his good luck. Yeah,
shit.
it's like, oh, I
That's a
hope I
mad
hope
thing.
your skills rub off on my leg, bro. I hope I can
Yeah,
play
I
like
hope
you.
so
Yeah,
because
no,
wait,
phenomenon, phenomenon. That's what they used to call him because yeah, what I mean, me and you was what we're 95, so we were still young when he was sort of at his peak, let's say. And I guess we didn't really get to see him as much as we saw
we
other
didn't
players. Like
experience him like
we didn't get to
the
experience him like
same
that.
way
No, we
maybe our
didn't.
dads did. Yeah,
Our dads did, or
but we
someone who
got
was
to
more like
see
early
we
90s.
got to see him just enough. Like when he played for Inter, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Just
even at
enough
his latest
where
stage, even with his injuries, he was still, oh, he was dangerous, bro. He was
at
so dangerous.
Madrid, like it
Hmm.
was serious.
So what have I given? Three so far.
Yeah, you give him three, you're missing the last one.
So what I'm missing the last one. Oh, the last one's difficult because the last one's a hard one. I don't even feel like I've ever thought about the last one or who it could be. It need, like that. It needs to be someone. Everyone I've named have sort of been sort of a bit out of our generation like that. To be fair, everyone from our generation may not be able to relate unless they like sort of how football used to be and how Serie A was at the peak of the peak,
Yeah, yeah.
and nobody like the Premier League was a great league that was super defensive and attacking, and Serie A had the goats, Maradona playing theirs, like oh, just amazing. So like people don't remember that much. Even I don't, unless I mean, I see how it used to be. But the last one, I don't know. It'd be, do I pick Messi or Ronaldo? It needs to be one of them. It'd have to be one of them.
Considering, like, when considering the fact we grew up in England, it has to be Ronaldo. Because you see, when they put him,
Mm,
scruffy looking cunt, in United, and he just did the mad thing,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
he just evolved into
That's
like
why. That's
the
why
super saiyan he is
I feel
now.
like a
Like,
lot of the time, I feel like a lot of the time when people compare Ronaldo and Messi a lot is because obviously they came from the same generation of football and they've been competitors. They've been at the top of their game for so long that no one else was really a competition for them apart from each other. Like they were competing on numbers on a ridiculous, like we're talking on the hundreds of goals, 400 plus goals, just most Champions League goals, most this, most assists.
yeah,
He
no,
was
no,
just,
they're
bro.
not.
Bro, the guy had basketball player stats and he was playing football. It was just immense. This is what I always
100%.
say. I feel like Messi was born to play football.
Yeah, Messi's
He
just
was
a
he was
natural.
he was like
He was
the
born
angels
and
of football
he
came down.
already, he's
Yeah,
already
yeah. The
that. He's
minute he was
already that.
born, the angels came down and blessed him with the gift of playing football because he had
Ronaldo got
technically,
developed into the animal he is.
yeah, like Messi was almost gifted this talent where he was going to do nothing else but play ball, sort of like what Maradona was. He had to kick ball. He didn't really have all the advantages as other kids. I was watching a documentary about him, and he was like the smallest kid in the playground, and he was the weakest, and he didn't really have a lot of strength and stuff. So he relied purely on agility, and this he was just a prodigy. Whereas I
Yeah.
feel like Ronaldo could have been an athlete in almost any sport. Put him in
Oh yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
sport.
Yeah,
Ronaldo
yeah. He
could have
would have
been
thrived.
an
He would have
amazing
thrived.
tennis player. He could have been a triathlete. He could have been a runner. He could have been a hurdler. He could have been an athlete. He could have been a swimmer. Ronaldo is just a beast.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like you can just see that he would have thrived no matter what. Like, it's just
No
his.
matter what he
He's
wanted
a
to do,
born winner.
he
He's
wanted
just
to
a
have that
born
winning
winner.
mentality. He stayed. He was the first in. He was the last out. Even when you watch what other players had to say about him, they were like, "Yo, he would be practicing his free kicks like hours after everyone's finished training. We've all gone to the sauna and the swimming pool, and he's still there outside, just pinging it in the top bins, corners every time. So he's uh he's a development of practice makes perfect,
Yeah,
which
100%. Whereas
which
Messi just
which
has that.
Messi's so
It's just
gifted where
natural.
you can never be a Messi. Let's be real. You can never duplicate a Messi.
Yeah, they
But
come once
but
every million years.
Ronaldo almost humbles you where he makes you feel like, rah, I'm a loser, bro. Look at this guy. He's working so hard to be the best, to compete with someone that's just gifted. And I'm not saying Messi don't train in that. I'm sure he does.
No, of
But
course he does, but
but
it's like
he
you're
but
working
he's
against the work of God. You
you
know what I'm trying to say, and that's just
he's
how it is.
lackadaisical about it. This is what even his teammates say. Messi just comes in, he does a couple kick ups, a couple tricks, two
Does
passes,
his
and
thing.
he's like, all right, bless, I'm gone. He's all right, mate. Messi can practice in his bedroom and he still be the greatest. Messi can practice in his backyard, he still be the greatest. Ronaldo's banging
100%.
gym. Ronaldo's benching 100+ kilos in the
Also,
gym.
that man
Have you
is
seen
just
him? He don't smoke. He
outrageous.
don't drink. He's eating dry chicken with rice. The man is rich as hell, and he still lives like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
ain't
he's
got bread.
outrageous. He's
Like
absolutely
he's immense,
outrageous.
bro. He's actually immense. So he's a working product. So I don't know. That's why the fourth is always difficult for me to put because it's always between them two. And because I feel like I have a lot of natural talents on my list, I'm gonna put Ronaldo on there.
I hear
Just
that.
because just because he's a working product and he's played in Premier League. He's played in the Italian league. Do you know what I mean?
He's played
He's
in every.
played
This
in
is what I'm
Spain.
saying. He's played
He's
in
played
every
in
league.
Spain. Every league he's
He's
gone to,
he's really
highest
elite.
stats,
He's really elite. Like
highest
he's
numbers.
no 100%.
He plays defense. He'll tackle you. He'll run. He'll do headers. He'll do free kicks, penalties, corners.
And
Man's a
not to
beast.
mention, like when we're talking icon as well, let's not forget the various underwear deals, the various perfume
Mm,
deals,
mm.
clothing,
This is what
shoes,
icon. Yeah,
the
icon's
this, the
different.
that.
Now,
Like
now you're
this is why,
international. You're not just a baller no
like
more.
my man's known everywhere. You know what I'm
Mm.
trying to say? There's nowhere on earth I believe that if you were to go Cristiano Ronaldo, they go, oh, who's that?
Yeah, they all know. They
You know
all
what
know.
I'm trying to say? So
Yeah, but this is the thing,
I
because he's
definitely
built that.
agree. Like
He's built that brand. So I will put him up there. And like Messi is like 4.5, but he's there. He's like he's not even honorable mention because if I could, I'd put both of them in there and I'd squeeze Messi next.
no,
Obviously,
100%.
my personal list, I'll say Ronaldo. What would
Um,
be yours?
mine, I would go um, Ronaldinho.
Mm,
I would go,
Flair, Samba. When I think of
bro,
Ronaldinho, I think of ooh,
cha, cha, literally, bro, Yoga Bonita, bro. You know the old
But,
school
bro,
advert.
every time I think of Ronaldo, I literally just think of him, beach, just doing tricks
Yeah,
and
doing
just
the most during Galley and that
that's
going
it.
out for drink. Nah, yeah, Ronaldinho,
He's iconic.
Maradona, for
Mm,
sure. I would
goats.
I would put CR7, and then I'm not
Ronaldo,
gonna lie, yeah, like
an
it
Italian
has
player.
nah,
You
has
gonna
to
put an
be
Italian player?
Bex, has to be
Iconic. I
Bex,
was about to say
it
honorable
has to be
mention.
Bex. Like
Iconic.
David Beckham was these man before these man were ever these man. No one
He
ain't done it
was,
like
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
When it came to fame,
Would you know
when it came
about
to
Giorgio
international,
Armani? Would you know
yeah.
about fucking the Spice Gal?
Stop, stop, stop.
Would you know about
Would you
every
know about
girl under the
would
sun?
you know about the OG that one fizzy drink advert? I'm not gonna name him.
Yeah, yeah, we're not supporting that, but
We're not supporting
trust
that,
me,
but
you ain't
trust
seen
me,
man do
if
that
you
before
they,
him.
they all know what we're talking about.
Bro, you ain't
Classic,
honestly,
iconic.
yeah.
The
Bex is
F90s.
Bex is the
Stop.
most I think he is the blueprint that allowed
These
players to
modern
be more
man,
than
these modern,
players.
yeah, yeah. He's the
He's
blueprint
the
for all these
literal
modern men that
blueprint.
are, yeah.
Anyone who's like, you know, Lamine Yamal now, you know what I mean, doing up Adidas
Do you
and
think?
doing
Do you
up
think?
all of
Do you
this
think
that
he
it's
broke that mold? Do you think
a
he was
hundred.
like one
He
of the
is the mode.
OG?
He is the
Yeah,
mode. He's the
yeah.
mode.
Because he
Bex
was
is
he
the
was
most
very.
iconic. Like
I feel like obviously because we're talking from what we witnessed and that it feels like before that
bro, it's
football was a bit businesslike. It was a bit serious. It was a bit.
listen,
I mean,
like
he's kind of
before
like what
Bex,
Lewis
yeah.
Hamilton did for F1, broke the
Bro,
mold.
before
You know what I
Bex,
mean?
yeah, man weren't getting paid like that.
Yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
were not getting paid. The
Endorsements.
sponsorships weren't the same. People never became iconic like that
Mm,
until bro
mm,
was him. Like he was really him.
deals.
Bro, what
Bro,
you know about making
I
Sir
don't
Alex
think I
Ferguson
don't
bug
think
out?
I don't think you could have turned on the TV from 2000 from 1998 to 2015 without seeing Bex on the TV.
You're mad. You're mad. He was bro. Perfumes, underwear,
You name it,
clothing,
jeans, trainers, bro,
juice,
denim,
everything.
everything. The
Everything,
guy,
bro. Like there's
you know
nothing.
when like people copy your trims, you're iconic.
He's bro. Also, like you're gonna tell me you never went and got
The Mohawk
the
thing,
David Beckham.
yeah.
You went to the barbers and you didn't say I want the David Beckham one.
Yeah, when they
Short
had your
back
pictures
insides, leave the
plastered.
top long.
Leave the top long.
Leave the top long like Bex. Bro, they made a whole, like, bend it like Beckham. There was
Bend it like
films
Bex.
about him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, he was iconic. I feel like
too
I feel
iconic.
like
Bex is the
I feel
most
like
iconic,
if
minimum
he would
English
have
player of
won
all time.
if he would have won a World Cup, it would have been he deserved one.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because do you know
Yeah,
what it
he's
is,
still
yeah?
iconic.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I completely agree
Because on
that
stats,
it would have
then again,
elevated his football
just like we
stats. It would
spoke
have
about
elevated his
before,
football stats, yeah?
when we spoke
But
about
that's the
before, the stats ain't there, but
realistically,
iconic is the word.
realistically,
So
even
influential.
even when he made the move to Madrid, yeah, bro, he was one of
Yeah,
the
one of the biggest
bro.
deals. Yeah, he was
He
breaking
started
banks.
everything, bro. You know, if you deep it, bro started everything. He's the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah.
moved over to
Big
Spain, made it
sign,
cool for people to move
Galacticos.
over them
Bro, the
styles,
Galacticos, that was that white kit,
bro.
the long hair with the long
Luis
ball
Figo
passes, with
R9,
the long ball passes,
fam. Also, bro,
bend it like
what
Beckham.
first player to go MLS?
Yeah, big boy signing. Back in
First
them
man to
days,
bro. He
seeing them
pays
kind of millions
Messi's
were unheard of.
wages. He pays Messi's wages. You can't
Yeah,
chat
really,
to
you
him.
can't tattoo him. Yeah,
He's
he's
a
on a
bad
different
boy.
league.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
bad boy.
actually on a different league.
Like when we're
He's
talking
on a
about
different league.
real icons, yeah. Like for me
And
personally,
shout out
yeah,
to him for not being on the Epstein list, man.
that and all.
Shout
That
out
and
to
all.
him for not
He
being.
never
Shout
was
out
at
to
them
him for
parties.
not
He
being
never
on
was.
that
He
list.
wasn't partying with them, man. There.
No, no, he was with he
Certain man's
was
favorite
he was
footballers
with
were there. Certain man's favorite footballers were boogieing with them boy
he
there.
he
But
was with the Spice Girls and that.
yo,
He
even
was
that,
he was
bro.
he was keeping it spicy.
Even being with the
No,
Spice,
he
bro.
was.
Do you know how big the Spice Girls were?
Do you know why he actually left Man U?
Can't remember. I saw the doc, but I can't
Do you know why it
remember.
was? It was because he became bigger than the club.
Yeah, it was too. It was too big, bro.
Bro,
Like
he
this, what I'm
became
saying.
bigger than
Like,
the club, and they say it was mutual. He didn't want to leave. He was gonna leave eventually, but he didn't want to leave at that time. But he became so big that
also
the
Fergie weren't having it.
owners and Fergie, they weren't having
Fergie
it.
was not having it.
Fer Fergie is one thing. He was the most tactical and amazing manager ever, but he was the manager. He didn't just manage the players, he managed the club. What he said was law.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so having a player bigger than the club, that was not going to sit right with him. So Bex had to go, and that in itself just tells you, like,
How big a man is.
the guy was a big deal. The guy was a big deal. He was really he was really doing it. So yeah, for
Um,
sure. For my list as well, honorable mention Bex. But yeah, what's that? Three for you? Or is that four now? That's
no,
four.
that's four.
Maradona, R7,
Ronaldinho,
Ronaldinho,
CR7, and Bex.
CR7, and Bex.
Look, I
Yeah,
know you
that's
want
a
me
good
to
list.
hit an Italian player, yeah, but like,
Who
you
would
know
it
what it
really be?
is?
Let's say you had to do an honorable mention to Italian player, just because obviously Italiano. Who would it be? It would need
It's
to be
gotta
like
be.
a
It's got.
Maldini.
It's gotta be Roberto Baggio. See, when we're
Big
talking
shout. If
iconic,
you know,
you
you
see,
know.
bro.
Big
Back in
shout.
them days, yeah.
That's a big shout.
If you were
The
wearing your
mullet.
hair long, it was because Roberto Baggio did it. If you wore the mullet, it's because Baggio did it.
Bro, that's my dad's
Bro,
favorite player
trust me,
of all.
yeah, I
When
bet
you,
he
bro,
is.
when you chat to
I
my
bet he
dad,
is.
that is his favorite player.
I bet he is.
Bro, there's a picture of me sitting on his Suzuki 250, yeah, with him wearing the Italian Baggio top in the
Yeah,
90s for
bro.
the World Cup, bro. He was iconic, bro. He was
And
absolutely
if
iconic.
not,
Yeah,
and
in
if it's not Baggio, it's got to be Buffon, innit?
yeah,
Gianluigi
yeah,
Buffon, bro. I'll be honest, that
yeah,
man's
yeah,
orchestrated too much fuckery.
yeah.
He's too
When
famous.
when I say he calls the shots,
He
he
calls
really
the
the
shots, all types of shots. Trust me,
Not only
if
is
you
he
know
calling them, he's saving them as well.
he's doing all sorts of stuff. Trust me, if you know,
He's
you
not a
know.
fumbler.
Nah, if you know about Buffon,
Yeah,
he don't fumble.
yeah,
He's
he
really
doesn't
that guy.
fumble.
He's
Yeah, I
really
can't.
that guy.
This is the thing though. You see when you talk about having drip and being just maxed out. I'm sorry,
Nah,
but
he's
the
a bad boy.
Italian team, bro. Listen. When you saw the Italian team walk out the bus in the 90s, yeah,
Drip,
no, stop.
big drip. I'm not gonna lie, biggest drip. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
when you saw the Italian team walk out, Pirlo had the Versace, what? The shades on, the gold, the
Nah,
frameless.
making the French team look like a bunch of sausages.
Wow, yeah, making them look
I reckon the
out of date.
worst dressed team had to be like
England was
like
letting a lot of people down, bro.
England was a bit
England
shocking. It
was
was just
not
like
doing good.
Ralphie
It was
tops and
shocking.
jeans. You
It
know
was
what
just
I'm saying?
Ralphie tops, looking
But
like they're
like
going to play some polo with the Queen or something.
couple Slavic countries were like couldn't.
Yeah,
They just
but they're
couldn't.
yeah, but they're just.
Yeah,
Do you
they're
know what I mean?
stern,
They're
innit?
they're just straight up stern,
Yeah,
bro. They show
gangsters.
no emotions. They can't be
Humble.
dripped out. What, having a personality? Stop it.
How could you? How dare you?
Yeah, bro. Straight communism out here, dog.
Fucking what we saying? See, let's move on to like let's move on to fucking basketball for a second, which is not really our domain. That's more America.
Mm.
But
And a little finger too, yeah. Even though it's not really my.
what's your what's your top three? If you can give me a top three that not it don't have to be the most iconic, but what would your top three, let's say?
MJ in there right off the bat, of course. Just because, well, I mean, can you even talk about icons if you don't talk about MJ? Let's be real.
It has to be.
I mean, he's not just icon in basketball. Like
He's
he's
period. Like I
he's
feel
period. So
yeah.
like there's so much you can cover about what he did in that. So I think like people already know when you talk about Michael Jordan. So
No, 100%.
and I would say Kobe because he was sort of Kobe's not just iconic, but I feel like for what happened to him, he he's like a martyr in a way that it was unfortunate that he had a demise like that, but
With his
just
daughter and all.
for what he did,
Fuckery.
for the 90s, he was there toe to toe with Michael Jordan.
Even in the
And even
2000s, fam, like when it
and
got to the
even and even
2000s,
Jordan
bro,
said he was
really,
the only one that could go toe to toe with him, and this is coming from a man that didn't like losing. He was the definitive blueprint of what became the modern day basketball player. He was that. And I'd say third, I'd say Larry Bird, the OG for the Celtics. Just because iconic white boy, I'll be real,
white boys
that guy.
can't jump.
Because white boys
But
can't
Larry
jump.
can.
But Larry can, bro.
It's
Larry
a
can.
mad
Till this
thing.
day, he's iconic. He's like every time you hear the OGs talk about him when I look at, and bear in mind I'm not some crazy basketball head, but even I know about Larry Bird. Every time I see when I saw plenty of I like to watch documentaries. I watch documentaries about literally anything. And I've seen a couple basketball things, the highlights from back in the day and watching the MJ documentary as well. Larry Bird is one
Yeah,
OG
he's a
white boy.
serious man.
He's the OG white boy. And probably last, it'd have to be LeBron or something, isn't it? Even though I'm not really biggest fan of him like that. I
I
just
just can't. I.
Who would you put?
Do you know where it is? Yeah, mine's a different. I'd go with MJ
Mm,
because like
because
what
how could you
the
not?
man don't even man would not know about basketball if it weren't for my man. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Like on
Same,
some
same,
real shit.
same,
Like
same.
man, England, we're from England, brother. It's a football country. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's not really.
football,
We
cricket.
don't.
Like man, don't know
Yeah,
about all of that.
yeah. I
So
probably knew at that time. I probably knew more about. I probably knew more. I could probably name you more cricket players than I could freaking
for sure,
basketball players. Yeah.
um, I would go with Kobe because like he
When you
shaped.
think of Lakers, let's be real. When you think of Lakers,
You
what
think
do
of
you
him?
think of? Like,
Yeah, you think of
what do you
him.
think
You
of?
think
You
of
think of
him.
him in that oversized Lakers top.
Cold. And then I'll go MJ, Kobe. For me personally,
Mm.
Shaq.
Shout out to
European
Shaq.
wise,
Honorable
like
mention for sure
on
for me.
in Europe, like
Mm.
Shaq's got a big blueprint. Like Shaq's big
I
in
think
Europe. Like man knows
it
Shaquille
was,
O'Neal. You
yeah,
know who the
it was
fuck
the
he is.
influence, it was the influence he had worldwide because he's literally just such a big personality, metaphorically and literally,
Everything in all
in
senses,
all
he's
aspects. Yeah.
massive. And then my fourth one, and this is just a personal one, yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now you're gonna tell me I'm stretching it, yeah,
Man,
but you see when man watched the
no,
Bruce Lee movie, yeah, and you see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar throw it down, yeah,
that's that's one
and
big
that
dude.
also he's one of the highest top scorers in the NBA of all time. Like that's a
Yeah,
bad boy.
that's he's a Hall of
That's a
Famer.
bad boy. That's
He's a Hall of Famer, real Hall of Famer.
for me. That like when we're talking basketball, I'm thinking of these man. Obviously, look, yeah, you got LeBron, you've got all the new dudes, but like it's a different sport now. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say? Like basketball's been taken to a level now where like it's the highest it's ever been. Like like these men are
yeah.
really
He is more
athletes now.
international. He is more
Men are
inter
more
Yeah, because
athletes now. Like
if
they're really doing
if
the
I've
most.
become more aware of it, if I've become more aware of it, someone who was never really that would necessarily go out of my way and look at things like that. The fact
100.
that I'm more aware of it just lets me know that it's become like it's big. In the past decade, I'd say it's become because there's been so many big personalities. I feel like I feel like sometimes basketball is known for other reasons that I don't like, like private reasons for players and stuff, and it's like
Bare drama.
social
A
media,
lot of
bear
love
drama,
drama.
and it's like, yeah, that this is like I'm not saying other sports
No,
categories
every sports has it.
and they
Just
all have it, but I feel
basketball's
like them,
really
yeah, they're really known for it for some reason, and I think that it has a
but
little
that
taint in
but
there for me.
also
But like
that kind of goes along with why some of
along
them
with
men are
why it's so
so
big,
iconic.
yeah,
Why they're
yeah,
so
for sure.
known and why you're so big. Like even Dennis Rodman, you know what I mean? It's like, alright, yeah, you played for the Bulls with MJ. What other things can you remember? Like before you remember how many points Rodman scored, you'll know who he slept with.
All his
Do you know
antics,
what
yeah,
I'm
all
trying
his
to say?
antics, and
Madonna,
for
all
sure,
this, that, like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
man's really out here, bro.
I
Like
feel
he was
like I
big
feel
in the
like
press. He was
players
big on
nowadays.
things like
I feel like players nowadays. The problem is there's this goes for every sport. I feel like there's so much in the public eye.
they
Like
gotta be
it's like
easy.
your every move is seen. Everything. The minute you go to the restaurant, you do this. You don't have
Yeah,
a
you're followed. You're
these people
followed. You're
don't have a
followed.
private life, and you look throughout the sports' history, not just basketball, but generally in sports, but specifically basketball, because it's so big in America and over there, basketball, football,
Nice
American
one.
football, this is entertainment, bro. It's not just a sport.
Yeah,
It's entertainment. It's big boy money. It's halftime
hundred
shows.
percent.
It's celebrities. Your relationships is big. What you're wearing, the the front row seats. You're shaking hands with rappers and all this. So
No, most definitely.
it's become bigger than just a sport. I feel like modern day
It pays. It
culture has
pays.
modern day culture has made it become at
It
the
turns
peak of
it turns normal things
it
into
turns,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
biggest of the biggest. Nah, I hear that. Couple honorable mentions, yeah, in sport. Uh, Michael Phelps,
The
Usain
greatest,
Bolt.
the real goat. Goat.
Lewis
Heavy
Hamilton,
goats. Goats.
Michael
Goating
Schumacher,
still. Goat.
um, I would say Michael Phelps. Like these are some of these people that like they're iconic in their own right, but they might not be quite as iconic as an MJ,
Some yeah,
a
yeah,
CR7, who
yeah. Bigger
like
reach. Bigger reach
yeah, like for
because
example, let's say
it just so happened they played that sport that
like
had
for
a bigger
example,
reach.
you you can say like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's all over America, adverts, all
Yeah.
this, this,
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
this,
yeah, yeah,
this.
yeah.
But
Big
then you
deal.
can come to the UK and like, oh yeah, Tom Brady, and like some people, if you're knowledgeable
Yeah.
about the sport, you'll be like, yeah, yeah, the goat, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
This,
yeah.
this, that.
This is what I'm saying.
If you
Modern day
don't
culture
know about that
has
sport,
made it a lot bigger. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you don't know about that sport and you've not watched
You may not know
anything,
of it. Yeah, you may
you
not
might
know
be
of
like,
that name.
Tom who?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you will never go Michael who.
yeah,
Never. Never, never.
yeah,
You're never going Michael Jordan who? Like as in what? Impossible. So yeah, man, there's really levels to it, even though
yeah. And
accomplishment
especially,
wise,
I
they're
feel
all
like,
up
especially
there.
when you have a reach,
But
when you have a reach like that in the 80s and the 90s, when you was an iconic person back then, when there was no social media, there was no internet, he
that's what
was
I'm saying. You
international
were
then.
famous before
People had to tune in to see
ultimate
you. People
fame.
had to, yeah, people went and bought CDs and bought things, went out of their way. You were international when everything wasn't at everyone's fingertips.
Let's
That's real iconic.
let's move on. I'd like to hear your thoughts on film directors. I've got three real big names written down. I want to see if you can how many of the three you're able to guess.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Go on, let's do this. Let's see my knowledge of directing.
yeah. So these are like three of the absolute biggest.
Mm,
Like we're talking real top dogs
yeah, okay.
of film
Top dogs.
directors. Yeah.
All right.
Who do you think they are?
Would you have three of them up there?
I have three.
Three. And this is based on what? Just pure accolades?
Yes, on on all of
Accolades.
their success, every achievement,
Right.
and yeah, in general.
Um, accolades. Spielberg.
Yeah, that's number one.
Um, ooh, there's a couple in mind. Let's see. OG films. OG films. Christopher Nolan?
Correct. That's not number three. You got one more. Like, and this one, like, we're talking a bad boy. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh, like that. Oh, so
Like
okay.
we're
So this should be
talking.
someone I.
It's you know him. You watched. You.
Are we a fan of him?
I would most definitely. It's not who you think it is.
Right.
It's not
Okay.
that.
Just
It's not
because
that.
you know.
I know you're thinking Tarantino,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not
Okay.
talking about Tarantino.
Yeah. No. Just
I
because
would
I
put him
knew.
there. I would
I
put him
kind of
there, but
knew.
it's
I
not.
kind of knew because that's why I asked if it came down to accolades because I know we're a personal fan of him because of the
Yeah, no.
style he
So
has, but I
we're
know he's not there on
talking.
accolades. Second, I must be. Do I get a? Do I get a clue? Hold on. Hold on.
Go on.
Mm, trying to think. Is it that obvious?
Fairly, like it's yeah. I can give you
Scorsese.
some. Yes, yes. You got 3 out of 3. I was gonna say, would you like me to give you a film? But you would have got it the minute
I would have
I said
got it the
any
minute you
film. Do you
said
know what I
any
mean?
film, because everything he touches turns to gold.
So I through the research I did, I would say
Yeah.
those three are the most acclaimed, the most famous.
Yeah.
They have made
Can
the
academic awards
most
and the most hit
like
films,
yeah. So like
groundbreaking films.
yeah. So when we're talking about just Scorsese, for example, even just Taxi Driver, Raging Bull,
Mm,
Goodfellas, The
bangers.
Departed,
Banger
Wolf of
again.
Wall
Wow.
Street, like
Everything.
Mean Streets, Casino, The Irishman, Cape Fear, Shutter Island, The Temptation of Christ,
What a lineup.
Regan,
What a
Silence,
lineup.
The Aviator. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm
That's a
trying to
banger
say?
of a
Like,
film. Yeah. Every
man's
single film. Bangers,
just
bangers, bangers. Yeah.
pure. Like, you
He's
gotta
holding
give him a
aces.
gunshot after
Yeah.
gunshot for every
He's
single film
holding
this man has
aces.
made.
Every hand he has, he's
Bro,
holding
Christopher
aces. Yeah, the man's a
Nolan, The
genius. The
Dark
man's a genius.
Knight. You know what I'm trying to say?
The
Spielberg
whole series.
can't doesn't even
I
need to be
mean, we
spoken
don't
about.
even need to
Really,
mention when we
really,
talk
he's the
about
big
all
daddy
rounders. When we talk
of
about
them
all
lot.
rounders, what can he not make? He can make an action movie. He can make a drama. He can make a sci-fi. He can make a kids movie. He can make a family friendly. Bro, the guy can do everything. He can do
Now,
absolutely everything.
when it comes to actors and actresses, yeah, um, when I was searching and I was searching who's the most iconic, like
Mm,
it may not be who's won the most fucking Academy Awards
mm,
and
mm.
but who's really the most iconic? Like when you're talking about big,
Big dogs.
big
Yeah.
dogs, like to me, of like I chose these three because I thought, yeah,
This is
you
your
know what,
personal
yeah,
free. This is your personal free.
they're not my favorites,
But this is
but do
also
I
bet
think that
on
these are the
accolades, or
most?
this is
This is based on an all-round thing. We're
all
talking
around? Okay.
what you've done, how much people know you, the type of influence that
Right.
you've managed to
All
gather.
round impact. All round impact
So
and
I would
influence.
say Meryl Streep, 21 Academy Award
Yeah.
nominations. She is the gold standard for acting, craft, and longevity, bruv. Like, you know, when we're talking about,
My mom knows about Meryl Streep.
that's what I'm saying,
My
like,
nan
old
my
school
nan
things, like,
who is uh
people know what going, like,
who is a woman who's an old
for
lady
female
in Mauritius
actors,
knows about her. Yeah, she's
for
that. She's
female
big.
actors, she's her.
Wow.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she's
trying to
iconic.
say?
She's iconic. She's made
Then
so many amazing films.
I would then, you gotta go with Leo, innit?
Leo DiCaps.
Who don't know my man? He's in all of your adverts. He's
Yeah,
in all of your favorite
yeah.
perfumes. He's
Again,
modeled for
again,
all
yeah.
of your favorite
Big.
brands.
And he's been
He's
out
done
with
it
all the
fucking
models that
all.
model for all your
He's
favorite.
be
He's
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 whacked
done it.
out
He's been there,
every
done that.
it girl that there has been as long as
He's
she's not over
been there,
25.
done that. He's got keychains upon keychains.
Bro,
He's got so many chains,
bro, trust me, you would like that
chains
man's
upon
got
chains,
chains, fam. You would have thought he
more
was a
chains than two
bicycle, the
chains.
amount of chains that man has.
If my
Serious.
grandma, if my
Yeah, if my
grandmama had
grandmother had
wheels,
wheels, she would have been a fucking bicycle, bro. And then my third person is Denzel. So you see Denzel, yeah, bro. Some of
aura.
like the
Listen,
roles that they've made
aura.
Denzel do are so iconic
But
that
this is what I'm saying. He's
it's
one of them actors that it could only have been him to have played those roles.
no one
You know
else.
when
You could
you know
never.
when he does
No
a
one could
role,
have played.
you know when
I
he
don't
does a
think
role, you
anyone.
can't say, "Oh, that person would have played it better."
No,
Whereas you can
no,
say
no,
that
no,
about
no,
other
no.
actors.
With Denzel, I genuinely feel, which
He
is the same
owns
with
it,
Leo,
and mad humble as
no
well.
one could have played them same roles that my man did. Them roles were written
Yeah, for him
for
and
him.
only him. Yeah, you can't picture anyone else playing
Nah,
some of the
nah.
iconic roles he played. Yeah,
And those are my three personally. Like, those are like, throughout a bit of search and thing, like, those are the ones that I would genuinely be
yeah,
like, nah, these three are like more than top tier. You know what I mean? Like, when we're talking about, if I go to fucking, I don't know, Sri Lanka today,
yeah,
and I go, do you know Leonardo DiCaprio? They're gonna be like, yeah, we know that. We know who
yeah,
he is.
yeah,
Titanic,
yeah,
Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
know
Been there.
him. We know who
Everybody
that
knows.
is. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
International cinema.
If
Yeah,
you say Denzel, they're gonna be like, yeah, we know Denzel. Like, Denzel's played all sorts of like different roles, and
but
he's
yeah, from the
aced
90s
every
up,
role. Like, do you know what I'm
everything.
trying to say?
Action, thriller, drama. Bro. His thriller movies from the 90s. It's just mad. He's got so many great movies. Like probably one of my dad's favorite actors.
Bro, I'll be honest,
Like my dad put me on Denzel. My dad put me on Denzel.
to be quite honest, yeah, to top Denzel or anything Denzel has done, you gotta be like, I don't know, like you genuinely have to.
No,
Like,
no, he's Blueprint. He's Blueprint. You see
I
how we are talking
actually
about
can't
Blueprint
give
earlier?
you,
That's what he is.
like, you gotta be someone like Morgan Freeman, where it's
Mm.
like another super big dog
Your
name.
voice
You
is
know,
enough.
Morgan,
Yeah. Your
where
voice is
like
enough to be iconic.
exactly, you know, where like
Yeah. Yeah. They don't
you
even know who you
they know
they
who
don't
you
even
are.
need to know who you are. They can
They
just
know your voice.
they know
Everyone
your
knows your
voice.
voice.
Yeah.
Bro,
International
no one
reach.
has played God more times than him.
More times than
Mad thing. Let that,
no
you know
one.
what I'm trying to say?
Let that
It's
sink
like,
in.
it's someone like,
For
what's it
me, I
called?
would say for me,
Go on.
Al Pacino,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. These are the levels that you gotta go to be able to
you've gotta
match.
be,
Not even to
you've
match,
gotta
but
be.
like to be up in these type of conversations,
I mean,
you have
talk
to be
about
these type of
evolution.
people.
Talk about evolution of an actor, and what can that man not do?
Like,
He's
he's cold, man.
again, he's just. He, I can't remember a time when he ain't been acting. I swear down, the guy's like 116. I don't even know how old he is.
Man, 2,000 years
I
old, that man is still
I
doing
don't
it.
even know how old he is. He's still acting. He's just, yeah, he's he makes a lot of modern day actors that have hype look measly. You know, like when you talk about goats up there that can do anything. His action movies, iconic roles like Scarface, Bro, stop it, man.
Yes,
His
honestly.
his filmography will put a lot of modern actors to shame. Like he's really done that.
Yeah,
And
some new actors can't even start to
no,
comprehend
no, 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 no,
Pacino's
no.
portfolio.
We're talking tier. There's different tiers to this. He's
He's
upper
S tier.
echelon.
He's S
He's
tier.
upper
Like, you
echelon
know what I
for
mean?
sure.
He can't
And
even
I
think.
would have to put Leo in there as well, just because for
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
because I've seen a lot
bro.
of his
Are you
films,
mad?
because I've grown up
Leo's S
around a
tier.
lot of his films.
Bro, Leo's
I've grown up
upper
around him.
echelon for sure.
I've grown
For
up around him.
sure.
So he's up there because yeah, the man can really act. Bar his personal life and stuff, because we're talking strictly acting and stuff. I'm not
Forget. I
um
don't care what a man
forget
does
all of that.
on
But
when it's Sunday
I'm
night,
talking
yeah,
about
but like,
pure entertainment and for what you do on screen and for the fact that I can just enjoy your craft as an actor on screen.
a
You
hundred.
are absolutely amazing. I can name 10 movies right off the bat where every single one is amazing. I don't know
And
how he
I
hasn't won more accolades for him, but to be fair, F the accolades because it really don't matter like that
But
because
this what I'm
at the
saying.
end
No
of the
one
day, your
cares that he
fans know.
hasn't won
No
them because
one, yeah, no
everything
one
that
cares
comes
about all
out
of that.
is selling. It sells every time.
Yeah. As long as the fans love it, that's all that matters. As
Yeah,
long as
that's
people
it.
like me and you who are, you know what I mean, movie watchers and casual consumers, we can enjoy the acting and like he's up there for sure. So Leo, definitely two. And last but not least, oof, just because for me, action star, when you talk about international, iconic, when you talk about the people my dad put me on when I was growing up back home in Mauritius and stuff, where people where you see their face and you know, not so much the greatest actor in a craft, definitely not like a Leo that can play crazy roles, adapt on the fly.
Jason Statham.
Bro, unfortunately no, unfortunately not. Oh, that's all he can say. Oh, that's
Oh
all.
shit.
That's it. But Sylvester Stallone.
Bad boy. Oi,
Sylvester Stallone,
man did
listen,
it all with a
stop
face
messing
paralysis,
around
you
with
know.
me. Stop messing around with me. Sylvester Stallone is. I thought at one point he was indestructible. I genuinely thought at one point he was genuinely like an action figure that never died. The man was just,
Mothers.
bro, Rambo. Stop playing with
Yeah.
me. Okay? Stop playing with
Rocky.
me. Rambo. You Rocky, stop playing. You ever seen a man catch a bow with his
Now
no, listen.
listen.
He caught a bow with his hand. He went behind a tree. He tied he tied a grenade to it and launched it back. Accuracy. Crazy. He didn't even need
Nah,
to
you're too
adjust. He
mad.
just bro, come on, man. When you talk
Nah, I
about
gotta
action
agree with
stars,
that. I gotta
bro, when
agree
you
with
talk
that.
about action stars, come on, bro. Iconic. The slur in the mouth, the slur in the lips.
It's not even a slur, it's a facial paralysis.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He's
I
going
know.
on a
I
mad
know.
one.
I know. He ain't got any other way to talk. But yeah, because of that, that's also something
Fam.
that's made him iconic.
Right. Moving on, yeah. We're on my favorite part of this subject now, yeah, because this is where we get techie.
What are you talking about?
See, music, yeah.
Mm,
I feel like music has the biggest icons of all time. Like when we're talking icons, we're talking Michael Jackson. We're talking
mm.
the Beatles, Rolling Stone. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
Impactful, era changing.
Beyonce. Like even though I don't fuck with her, Taylor Swift. You know, like beyond famous. Like what
Mentioned Swifty. Yeah, I can't lie though. She is international.
Taylor, brother.
Yeah,
Aye,
you
she's on
can't
a
f with her
different.
numbers. Yeah,
She's
her
on a
numbers are
different
crazy.
level.
Yeah,
Her
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is
yeah,
berserk.
yeah,
Like she
yeah.
makes
You can
certain man
you can
look
think
like
of
idiot.
your top three. You can think of your top three, and she'll buy all of them.
Bro, Eminem.
She's
You
on.
know
She's
what
on.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to say?
iconic.
50
Dre,
Cent, Jay
50,
Z. Like
50.
we're talking about man that even people
International.
like Snoop, bro. Like you know
You go in
Snoop,
the
yeah.
middle of
Like
nowhere and you hear their tunes, and
they
people talk about
know,
them.
they know.
Yeah,
Like Snoop may not have like the greatest record sales and
or
the
the biggest
greatest
bars
of
or anything
this
like
and
that.
what.
But that's never what
But
he was about.
you tell a man
You
the
know of
name
him. He's
Snoop
culture.
Dogg,
It's because he's culture.
everyone's gonna
He's
start
culture.
throwing
Yeah,
up
doing
gang
the crip
signs and
walk
trying
and
to
doing
grip walk
random,
and shit.
going just because
Bro,
he's
like
impactful. Culture. That's what it is.
Eminem, first, like, not
The
first
OG,
white rapper,
not first white boy,
because
not
you've
first white
got,
boy, but
you got
definitely,
you got other rappers, but like
definitely
when we're talking,
one of the white boys that really got respect for the fact that it wasn't about him being white no
it was
more.
the bars, it was
Do
the
you know what I mean?
bars. Like you were a goat,
He
you were goated,
he
like the
was
most,
the
bro, the
first one.
best
He
selling
was the
rapper of
first one
all
where
time,
being white had nothing to do with how talented he was. Do you know what I mean?
bro.
Like he's one of
He's the
them artists.
highest selling.
He just happened to be white. It had nothing to do with how talented
Yeah,
he was. Whereas I feel like other white artists or rappers, being white is a connotation for how big they are.
yeah.
Eminem was just good. Period.
Period.
That's it.
Nah. 100%. But you see, in music, yeah, I feel like, see, when we're talking
Look,
icons in music, yeah,
it's got to
it
go back to what we were
has to
saying
be
earlier,
Mike.
Ak. It's
It
got to go back to what
has
we were
to be
saying
Mike,
earlier. Influential
brother.
when there was a time when
See,
there was
when
no internet.
people,
Listen,
you ain't
till
seen
this
man,
day,
you ain't
till
seen
till
man
this
pass
day,
out live at
till this
concerts
day,
while watching Michael Jackson, bro. Like, I'll be real
it's
with you.
absolutely nuts. I
You've
think
not
we've
seen,
spoken about this before. It's absolutely crazy.
you've not
My
seen
like your
man,
mind must have exploded back
bro.
then to
You've
see
not
this guy, bro.
seen fully grown women
And men,
completely and men
and men
fully,
being
fully
carried out in
just
stretchers,
taken out,
being
but
carried out in
bruv, taken
stretchers.
out, man can't
Bro,
breathe, brother.
I saw that concert he
Like,
did in 1995 I don't know, it was Berlin or Budapest or something. Bro, he
people
popped
dying.
out. Bro, listen, he popped out from the stage, yeah? Listen, he popped out from the stage. He stood there. He stood there for 10 minutes or more, yeah?
And
In
people
complete silence.
roaring.
Not, bro, people were there were literally women going just
Yeah,
spazzing
bro,
out on
being
the floor.
carried. Stampedes of people, bro. Couldn't.
Yeah, that's
When we're
crazy. At a
talking,
time where VHS, DVD,
like
no
100, like,
internet,
if I'll be real with you, when we're talking
no phone screen in sight.
the greatest of all time, and do you know
Yeah,
what? Fuck that, we're gonna talk about it because now that the Epstein list cleared him, the man tried
yeah.
doing, and it was never him actually
They were
doing
always
him
doing that man
dirtiness.
dirty, man.
They
They
were
were
trying
always
doing
doing that
him
man
dirty,
dirty.
yeah.
They
So
were
number
always
one,
doing that man
big up
dirty.
Mike, and number two, biggest of icons, and now for all of the right reasons.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
really killed him. They really made that man look like
A
he
real
was
goat, a
that
real
they
goat, a
really made
goat
him
of
look like he
goats.
was something that he weren't, and he held
Weren't.
it down. He knew it was coming. He held it down,
He was
kept
speaking
doing what
about it
he
for a
was
long
doing.
time, and he kept
Longest,
going to this
longest.
last
So
day. I'll be real,
him,
he did,
he
and he went
he
out.
has the
So
highest spot in when it comes to goats. He
yeah,
has
he's
the
one of the greatest in all
highest
categories.
spot.
He's literally
When
you can put him in all
if we're
categories.
talking icons in a general, if let's just talk the most iconic people that have ever lived,
Yeah, of all time.
Michael Jackson is, in my opinion, the most iconic human being that has ever lived.
Mm.
No word of a lie. Not to
He was
mention,
entertainment. You know what I mean? Like
not
he
to
was
mention,
entertainment.
all a man's catalogue of music. Tell me
Ridiculous.
one song you don't like.
Record. Yeah,
Tell me one
records.
tune you're gonna look at me and say that tune was whack.
Yeah, records.
You're a fucking liar.
Records
You
on
are a
records.
liar. You're a liar. Now, am I telling you that I
He was
play
selling
Michael
millions.
Jackson all day, every day?
Yeah,
No,
no,
that's
same
not the
here. I
case.
don't. Same here, I don't.
But
Yeah,
if Billie Jean comes out,
but can you deny the greatness? No, you
bro,
cannot.
he's the
No, you
greatest
cannot.
of all time.
He
Now,
was
you've
selling
got
tens of
other people,
millions
bro,
when people had to go to the record shop
fam,
and
and physically pick up stuff.
physically pick up
Yeah,
stuff.
you're not on that
Come
level.
on,
People are
man.
not on that
You go
level.
in the middle of nowhere, you go in the middle of nowhere and you show a little kid a picture of Michael Jackson and he's going, yes, Michael Jackson, he's gonna do the moonwalk for you. That's how
No,
iconic you are.
100. Like, I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you,
Shouts out to MJ,
he's
a
on a
real
different
OG, triple
level.
OG.
Like, he's on the level of
And I'm like that country and the whole world, that system absolutely destroyed and defiled his name
Malcolm.
for all the
Fam, I'll
wrong
be
reasons.
honest.
And
Horrible
it
of a
was
country that is.
yeah, they don't yeah, anybody that's on a peak and making a difference and actually spreading positivity gets ripped down
Like,
immediately. The minute you
you
have a
know,
platform, they take the platform away from you.
when we're talking iconic, yeah, Mike has to get moved on to a separate category, you know. Like, I'm
Mm.
talking bros in
I
the
can't really
same
put
category.
anyone up there with him. I
Bro,
can't.
you need to
Who
put him
can you
next to, like,
really?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Mm.
Do you know what? Like, bro, Albert Einstein. Like, you need to put that man in
Isaac.
these
Yeah,
type of
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Isaac Newton,
yeah,
Martin
yeah.
Luther King, Malcolm
Era
X.
defining,
You need
era
to
defining
put
in their
him
own era.
in
Yes,
these
yeah, yeah,
type of conversations
yeah.
because a
Greatest for our
normal,
generation.
like normal conversation, like normal artists. And again, you got your Taylor Swifts, you got your Jay-Z's, you got your
Yeah,
Beyonce's.
but you
They're
know,
no, they're
tell me in
out
a
there.
hundred
They're
years,
out
tell
there.
me in 100 years, tell me in 100 years, who would they still be talking about in 100 years?
We're still talking about Mike in 100.
They're gonna be talking about Mike. They're gonna be talking about people
Forever,
like Mozart. They're
forever.
gonna be talking about people like Bach. They're gonna be talking about people who are great composers. Michael
Bro,
Jackson
that's what I'm saying.
is, it can be
Bro's like
spoken
Mozart.
in those breaths.
He's in those
We're still
brackets.
talking about him till this day. Mozart's been KO'd for a hot second. Till this
A
day,
hundred.
he's
A
relevant
hundred.
because he developed something.
Bro, I'm talking like he's on the same level as like, not now, don't get me wrong, they've not, we're not talking about what they've done, but we're talking just fame wise and iconic
Mm.
wise. Bro's in the same category as like Nelson Mandela and Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, because
And
cause he's made an
you know,
international impact. An
he's on a
international impact.
different level.
Yeah. Your
Different
mum's
level.
mum knows about him. Your mum's mum
A
listens to him.
hundo.
That's
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
You've
honestly,
never gone to a party in your life. Tell me a party you've gone to in your life
and
where
you've
someone
not heard a
hasn't
Mike
where
tune.
someone hasn't played
Thriller's not come
one
on.
tune from Thriller.
Like, I'll be honest with
One
you, it's
like
nah, it's impossible.
Come on, bro.
It's
It doesn't matter
impossible.
what country you go to, you hear Mike.
He's inspired more than one generation or
Blueprint. Because you ask any
he's
artist who their favorite artist is, and a rapper
they'll
will
probably
tell you
tell
Mike.
you. They'll probably
The
tell you, Mike.
the hardest most hardcore gangster who raps about killing people will tell you, yeah,
Yeah, they're
Mike's
gonna have to
dope.
tell you,
Like
Mike.
straight up, Mike don't need to make the same kind of music you make, bro, because you
You
can't
know,
deny the greatness. You
you
can't
know
deny
the only
greatness.
one that I would like. I wouldn't put him on the same exact level as Mike, but like he's really like
Impactful,
nearly there.
impactful,
Bob.
yeah. God
Like
bless.
Bob Marley
Yeah, shouts out to Bob.
really on them levels. You know
Because he
what
made
I'm trying to
reggae,
say?
because he made reggae, he became an icon for a whole genre of music,
Like when you think
a
about
complete whole
rap,
genre.
it's him, and
Yeah.
when you think about pop, it's Mike. That's what I'm saying. Like
You think about
and
modern culture
there's
and what
so many good
the
reggae
king of
artists.
pop
You
for
know
a
what I'm
reason.
trying to say? But
Oh
like,
yeah, there's plenty.
but when you think
Who's really known the most?
reggae,
If we're talking about
it has to be Bob.
notoriety and people who's known the
Has to
most,
be Bob. Like them man on different levels. Like Bob's message, everything about that man. Like bro, trust me, different levels. We're talking about. This is what I mean when we're talking about icons. It's more than just.
accolades. It's
Yeah,
more than just
man won
accolades and
this and I
numbers.
won that. Like
Yeah,
nah, fam. What
impactful.
are you impactful?
What
Like
you
do
known
people
for? Yeah,
really?
what you known for? If I play
That's
one
what
of
I'm
your
saying.
tune, if I play one of your tune right now to a random person, if I go to any country, I play to your tune, what are the chances someone knows you? And when you have the highest probability, that's when you know you're big. And
100.
this is why Michael Jackson, I I'm telling you right now, you can literally just go hee hee. People will be like, oh
They
yeah, Michael Jackson.
know
I'm sorry, bro.
the
He's a big deal.
moonwalk, everything.
He's a
Like
big
just
deal.
how iconic
Choreographer,
does one want to be?
performer, producer. What else?
Everything,
He
all
played
of
the
it.
guitar, he played the drum. I'm sorry, Mike was famous from the time he was 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
What? The Jackson
you
5? Oh, the kid was he was a kid, he was famous. Teenager, famous. He was releasing hit singles. He was 17 years old. Man had multi-platinum selling hit singles. Like, come on, man. Nobody's done it like him, and nobody, I don't think, ever has or
no,
will,
no,
bro. I won't see it. I don't think
think.
I'll see it in our lifetime
No, I
anyway.
don't think we will. I don't think we will. Like, there's been artists who like they're massive. You know
Yeah,
what
they're
I'm trying to
big.
say? Like
They're
people are
big, but they're not.
massive.
But
Like
they're not.
your Drakes, your
But you're not
Justin
getting played.
Biebers.
But you're
But
not
like
getting played. Like if I go to Mauritius, if I go to a random auntie's house in Mauritius and she turns on like she puts something on herself, there'll be a
you
Michael
have a
Jackson track on
chance.
there.
Yeah, you have
There'll
a
be a
chance
Michael
on that.
Jackson track on there. Like
Yeah, 100%.
this is just a given. Even though Taylor Swift is huge and you're massive, but unfortunately, 3+ generations are not really
No, it's not the same. It's not the
not
same.
the same. You have
Honestly, it's not.
fans, luckily, and you're thankful because of the era you were born into that you're so accessible.
Yeah,
Imagine
streaming
if Michael
era.
Jackson, imagine if Michael
I would be
Jackson,
upsetting. It's a
come on, bro,
madness. It's a madness. Like
forget about it. Everyone
if
might as well
man
just give
was,
up and go home.
if in them days they already had the
There
streaming, the
was there was the
YouTube, the
internet,
this, the
yeah,
that.
it would have been mental.
Wow,
It would have been
too
crazy.
much. He would have been an ultra billionaire.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
his streams would be like, oh, a
It'd
billion
be stupid.
streams, like
It'd
just.
be stupid. It'd be stupid. It'd be stupid. It'd be stupid
So,
numbers.
would you say he's the most iconic? Let's say in music, would you say he's
In
the
music,
most iconic?
100%. Oh, in music, without a doubt. For me, in music,
Because
yes.
obviously, look, you gotta give props to other people as well who are like really up there again. Like I
Of
said,
course, of course.
Steven Spielberg as well. You know what I'm trying to say, like for these man and
Yeah,
whatnot. But
for his category
his
and for his
category,
craft,
he
yeah,
has to be number
he's the
one.
best. He's the best. He's honestly is the best. He's like he's like what Roger Federer is for tennis, you know?
100%.
He's I mean, what
That's
is
the
he?
thing. You can't. There's not
Uh,
much you can add on him.
there's
Like
not a
it's
lot of
just
hyperboles. There's not enough
yeah.
hyperboles to describe the not only just accolades, but he's ticked all the boxes: accolades, stats, appeal, international reach,
Yeah,
culture,
singer,
um,
dancer,
uh,
producer, composer.
w
Like you're too much. You're too
fashion,
much. Yeah, all the
everything. He
everything. Yeah, yeah.
influenced everything. He influenced everything. He influenced everything.
Even the
Everywhere you go.
propaganda. He had the biggest propaganda. You
Biggest
can't even
propaganda,
top
the
him on
biggest
propaganda.
scandal, the biggest scandal. He had so many, bro. The guy was everywhere. He defined a whole generation. There wasn't anywhere you would go, a TV you would turn on where you wouldn't see him. There wasn't a radio that wasn't playing him, you know? And yeah,
I think that
top
pretty
three of
much
all
covers
time,
it.
to be fair, is
I'll be
pretty
real.
much in there. So, yeah, man. I think a lot of people probably would relate to a lot of the stuff we said. I think a lot of people probably have very similar top fives and top threes of different categories that we've spoken about, to be fair.
If you don't, let us know.
Let us know if you did have a
Definitely let
different
us
list.
know who you
But
think.
obviously, this was opinion based, and it was
Uh,
just for what we thought.
let
But
us know who you think
who you
the
think would
most
actually
iconic of all
Mount
time
Rushmore?
in.
Mount Rushmore
Give
most
us your
iconic.
when it comes to sports,
One for
films,
sports, one for film,
music,
one for music,
and let's say
sports, film, music, and let's say what didn't we cover?
and an all timer. Let's say like a the Da Vinci,
Okay.
Malcolm X, like Jesus Christ. You know what I'm trying to say?
Shout out to
Shout out to
Jesus.
Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? So one of the just like an inventor, a creator,
Yeah, it could be
a
anyone.
public figure,
An author,
anyone. You know what
anyone
I'm
like
trying to
that.
say?
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments who you
V,
think the
you
Mount
need to tell me your
Rushmore
list
of
later.
the
I'm
greatest
gonna
of
ask the
all
missus
time.
later what her list is, and I'll find out what hers is. And
I know.
this video is gonna be a little short clip on TikTok. There's gonna be a reel up on there. When are you planning on posting this?
We'll be live by tonight.
Say no more. Perfect.
And
Alrighty.
anything else? Monday morning, don't forget F1
F1 dropping
recap.
tomorrow. Chinese Grand Prix.
Chinese Grand Prix. We're gonna
There's a
be
couple
there. We're
bits. There's a
live.
couple two little topics to cover as well about
We're
that.
gonna be covering that. And apart from that,
Yeah, looking forward to that. To be fair, we're gonna lock out.
It's gonna be a proper one. Apart from that, enjoy as always.
Sweet.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. I know.
Though.
Listen,
Like actually
for real. No, for real though. Subscribe. I'm not even joking. Subscribe. We're gonna be a lot more consistent with the content.
Oh,
I
oh,
know a
we're
lot of you have
consistent,
accounts.
but we
Just
need you lot to subscribe.
drop the
Stop,
subscription. It's
stop
gonna,
playing about with
yeah,
us.
come
It's
on.
free. It's
Stop being
free.
stingy.
Apart from
Saying
that,
that.
we'll catch you on the next one.
Love,
Love,
love, my bro. In a bit.
love.